Hi, good morning. It's Wednesday, November 5th, 2008. We're standing here at the port of Tel Aviv, about to meet the gregarious Jeff Pulver. He's known for being one of the innovators of voice-over IP technology, and he's also more popular than almost anybody you know on Facebook, almost more than Barack Obama even. We're going to go meet him and talk to a bunch of the other new media types that he attracts wherever he seems to go in the world.
Where I invited nobody. Yet, through the magic of Facebook, I simply announce I'm going to be here. Some of my friends take note of it and they sign up, and their friends notice and sign up. The breakfast is about the art of the conversation, and actually in Tel Aviv it's about the art of the deal. Throughout the year I've hosted well over 40 different breakfasts. This is the 5th breakfast I've done in Tel Aviv. There's no discrimination. Frankly, you just have to get up in the morning and come. They're free. You're supposed to spend 20 shekels or about $5 or so.
Jeff Pulver is considered as a guru, a VoIP guru, and VoIP, voice over IP, is a great tool to communicate between people. So I decided to come over to see the breakfast.
I came here to meet people. It's always great to network. That's where you find clients. That's where you find partners. That's why I'm here.
Beautiful day, beautiful people. You meet interesting people. You get to share some opinions and hear a bit of the buzz, what people are talking about.
This is like a good way to actually avoid work.
Isn't it early for beer?
What?
Isn't it too early for beer?
No, not really. It's never too early for beer.
I'm doing new media. I have my own blog. I do consulting for some video companies. But
I have a new company called Bloom Interactive Media. It's a web consultancy that helps businesses generate more money by building interactive multimedia ad campaigns, rich media banners, online promotions, and media-centric websites.
We're trying to create a platform where we can count interest levels and opinions of people visiting websites.
I'm the marketing manager of Worklight. And Worklight, what it does, it basically enables companies to use popular Web 2.0 tools like Facebook, iGoogle, NetVibes, RSS for business.
We're a social media website for the restaurant industry in America, which I know means absolutely nothing. It's just a bunch of buzzwords. It's a place where people can come in groups and interact and order food and get food delivered to them, order takeout, and just the same stuff that people do offline, they can do online on our site.
I used to be a university professor, expert in bad breath, microbiologist, inventor. I write children's books, and I'm a jazz musician and singer. But what I want to do now is set up my own television network.
Whoa, lots of
How many cards do you have there?
I guess about 10 or so. Oh my God. Socializing is definitely nice.
At this point in time, Jeff represents that in a time that people aren't really investing, someone who has a real belief in the spirit of entrepreneurship, especially the spirit of the young Israeli entrepreneur, the young internet entrepreneur, the whole Web 2.0 or 3.0, digital media, and someone who still believes that there's what to invest in.
Frankly, what I do in Tel Aviv is what I would call high-tech A&R. In the world of music, an A&R person is the one responsible for finding the up-and-coming band, the artist. Goes to the clubs and hangs out, and once the artist is signed, deals with on a regular basis the relationship. I do exactly the same thing, except I hang out in lobbies of hotels, and I meet people with dreams, and I listen very carefully. I try to project myself, whether or not this is a dream, if it became a reality, whether it's something which I actually can connect with.
You guys are actually having breakfast at the Jeff Pulver breakfast. How's the breakfast?
This was awesome.
Oh, wonderful.
It was beyond wonderful. It really was. We learned, met a lot of interesting people. Highly recommended.
What was your purpose in coming here? To the network? Yeah, basically.
Mine is to meet programmers, meet SEOs, and then look for ideas to invest in.
And find something?
Sitting right now. We're sitting here talking to a lot of different people.
What do you guys do?
We're running running our own startup and looking for other ideas as well.
What? Tell me about your startup.
It's games that help children with learning difficulties.
The society embraces creativity, encourages entrepreneurship, and as a result is changing the world on a per capita basis, but by far better than anyone else. And
we don't have that many natural resources, and the only way we can succeed and get money into Israel is by exporting technology.
I think that a lot of the education and the experience that people have in the army, in the military corps.
Everyone goes through the army. They are exposed to, in some cases, amazing technologies, and people who are creative want to commercialize some of those technologies. That's sort of where I come in.
Plus, we have no oil. We only have brains. It's the way it is. What else do we have that's exportable? Bathing suits. You know?
Technology is like the piano, but in order to get good music, the piano alone won't do the thing. You need a good pianist. And in order to get a good pianist, you need a pushy mother, which will force him to stick his nose to the piano since the age of 3. And here, everybody has a pushy mother. Everybody has a Jewish mother.
The big trend right now is adding context to content and enabling commerce. That's the big thing. I have a few startups I'm personally involved in that are doing all that. So that's sort of big. Also, content that goes direct to the community that bypasses old school infrastructure, be it cable TV, IPTV, and broadcast. And the super trend of building brands directly from the studios and going direct to consumer. But what you're seeing right now in Israel are a bunch of companies that are taking video to the next generation and then beyond that. And it's about the bottom dollar. So in some cases it's taking an advertisement, a product placement, and putting in a post-produced video. Other times it's watching a TV show or watching a movie and being able to effectively tag the content inside of it and then enable commerce while you're watching it. Oh, I like that sweatshirt, I like that dress, I like the song. And so there's a lot of that stuff going on right now. And the media also, a lot of semantic search, next generation video search, discovery, alive and well in Tel Aviv.
You see, Israel is a reflection of what you see in Silicon Valley and in other areas. Some of the things you see, the early tide you see here, and you know, video discovery, video distribution, video on cellular, video for the living room, new paradigms for television, all the things you see here all over the place.
I come to Israel on a regular basis, particularly Tel Aviv, because it's sort of my internal source for inspiration and energy. It's sort of a way that I see the world, and I spend a great deal of my time here in meetings looking for people who have the ability to instill the fear, greed, and disruption in others. And I spend a lot of time trying to empower people with the ability to take a dream or two and make it real.